And we're like definitely on episode 2. What time is it?
Yeah, we've literally only done one episode. It is
3 p.m. That's not how that. No. Oh.
Yeah, AM PM.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no. I was expecting the 24-hour clock. Don't like that.
It's 9:13.
Okay.
Close enough.
I don't like that. Oh, I need to see if my annoying voice is working. What? Before we get started, what do you mean? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. Lol. Oh, okay. A lot of people don't take that step seriously and just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that.
You have been appreciated.
That's how I know that you care about this experience and you're paying attention. Yeah. Okay. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favourite time. I don't have a favourite time.
I didn't see this because I beat everything, or I did most things in one sitting.
Well, good for you. I broke the game.
Yeah?
Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it.
You've earned it.
Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Okay.
Thank you, narrator, sir. You are very kind.
Would have been nice if you read it to me, though.
Yeah. He does have a nice voice.
But...
Huh?
Don't tell me I have to go from the beginning.
Remember, this game is a complete fourth wall break throughout the entire thing, so...
True.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Good.
I wanted to know if anything would happen. Now I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
You will find out.
I want to press buttons.
I know on the console version, if you hit the interact button anywhere, it'll just make typey noises.
What is the interact button? I don't know, who cares? Let's just go.
Probably just E. It's usually E.
Let's behave for a
All
while.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Ah, you remember the window.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
What was
a
it
memo.
about the window?
No matter
You
how
jumped
hard
out
Stanley
and went
looked,
into a
he
void
couldn't find a
and could not
trace of
escape,
his
so you had to restart
co-workers.
the game. And he gave you the choice between two options.
Oh shit. Well, that didn't last long.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map
No, I
until
didn't.
he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
We gotta remember
Why
to
don't
pick
we
the
take a
opposite
minute
options
just
then.
to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now.
Me
What
too.
do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yep.
Hit yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit.
Okay.
Any of these
This seems
points
like
and
the
so
kind
many,
of,
many more,
narrator
all
that
of
would
them
do Top
are
Gear, but, like,
appropriate.
good Top Gear.
I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
I do not
so,
desire to
just
do
to
that.
push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
So how are
There
you?
once
Good,
was a
how are
man
you?
named Stanley,
Ooh.
who people considered so manly.
Aw.
But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
Oh.
What Stanley liked most was
Do you
buttons.
think the Stanley in this
He
is
pushed them
actually a grown-up
like some
Stanley?
kind of glutton.
Maybe.
Did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why
How long
he
can
is
I make
in
him
this
do this?
parable and lives in
That is the
existence
question with
quite
every interaction in
terrible.
this game, isn't it?
And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
There was a way to glitch out of a certain part of the map, when this game first released, and people found a little room with an object in it that had no purpose. So in an update later, they made that an official ending and mocked the player for finding it. It's great. I don't know how to get to there though.
Is he gonna sing again?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope, that's just gonna play. I waited for 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, fine. Right, I guess we're going then.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content? Hello.
Oh, new content?
Yes.
What does that mean, new content?
I don't know. Whee! This is already going very poorly.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Woohoo!
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Was it?
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Okay.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Okay. I'm on a roller
Please
coaster.
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
What's in here? Nothing. Damn. Okay. Ah, went the wrong way again. What if I went back this way? Doesn't work. Never mind. Cool.
Okay, so far it's an elevator.
Yep.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think I'm stuck.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Facing the wrong way. Okay.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
What the fuck? I'm bored of this. Yeah, no, fuck it. I do want to find out what happens. I mean, we haven't been able to jump yet, so I guess this is kind of new content. If you think about it. And now I can't jump anymore. I see. Interesting.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Oh dear.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this
Apparently.
is new content,
There was a door
then
that
I
said
could
new
just read
content,
you
so
the
I
whole
kinda straightened
dictionary.
off
There's
the path. I
20
didn't even
hours
make
of
it
new
to the
content
meeting
right
I
there.
was actually
Hell,
coming in
I
to
could
ask
count
you
to
if you had
30
found that door
trillion.
yet.
You could
I
put
did.
that on the box. The Stanley
new
Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be
Indeed.
something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay.
I'm also ready for whatever it is.
I'm ready. Depression. Keep try. What if I pee on it? Oh, I want to be on the seat.
I think there's a section coming up that you might really enjoy.
There was a jump circle. I got to jump 30 times and then it stopped letting me jump.
Never mind, you've passed it.
That's
It was a
it?
jump circle.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started
even
on the
leave.
level of craftsmanship that's gone into it.
Sure.
In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
Can I
What
have
quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and
Okay.
I intend to find these people on Twitter
It's
and
called
hold
X
them
now.
personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I
Yes, it
built up
is.
too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid.
Yep.
It could never have lived up to such expectations.
I know.
If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about? No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Okay. Oh, he did it himself. Never mind. I wanted the power to do that myself, but that's okay then, I guess. Okay, let's go. Wait, this isn't... That... What? But this isn't the... What? Where am I going? Oh, God.
Stanley!
Yes?
Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
I'm terrified. Coffee nut. I could die in here. Ow. What is going on? At least you can't complain I'm not listening to him, because I am. Oh god.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it
Sure.
got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Okay.
So I made something special
What the
and
fuck?
tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Right. There's a fax machine in here. Nothing behind there, really. What the actual fuck?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Okay. Can I go out?
What have I missed?
He told me to sneak into a vent,
Yeah?
so I did.
How'd that go?
Because I'm all about listening to him today.
Oh, really?
We're in the memory zone.
Oh, yes. Yes.
This is scary. Zone, sweet zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember
No.
back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched?
There's no way it's
Back
that
then, video games
It
had
is.
integrity.
What the
Back then,
fuck?
it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
old. Nah. Wait, haven't we been to a place like this before?
Nope.
No, we have. There was a museum. Stanley's dead.
There was a museum, but it was nothing like what you're seeing now.
Yeah.
That was the, like, look at the behind-the-scenes stuffs that we give you.
Oh, yeah.
Just sweet on out.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Okay.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley
really threw me
Parable
off guard
strives
because when I
and
got
then
to this part,
succeeds
like, I
to be
used to watch,
every game ever
James Sterling.
created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
I read
Every
this review.
game ever created. That's
then
how
it just shows
grand
up in
and
the game whenever you
all-encompassing
release it.
the
It was
original
wild.
Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
An hour? That's cool. There is water here. pretty. Down.
Oh my god, unintended path.
Aw. Damn it. I wanted to go in there. Hello. Person of the year. Yeah? Person of the year. It me.
Person of the yard.
I want to go in here.
Too bad.
I cannot go in here.
The game says nah.
Here's another moving passage.
Okay.
This time from
Have you read this one?
GameSpot.com.
Well,
The Stanley
now that I
Parable
played this,
is
yes.
both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
9 out of
It
10 is
just
not
needed
perfect.
to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Repeatable carpet textures.
Yep. They released one update for this game years after the fact, and then it just becomes meta as all hell.
The serious room.
I want to go in the serious room.
Where do I go from here? Oh, the door's reopened.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back
Yay!
to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Ooh.
What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't
funny
even
thing is
imagine
we're
what's
playing this
been
through
collecting
Steam
down
as well.
here.
Yeah.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
No. Lol.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could
finished.
write up a handful
We
of
haven't
gags
finished reading.
to insert
Finish
into
reading
the
it.
Stanley Parable, but
Ugh.
the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Is that an actual review though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
No, no,
Tell me
not
if
at
I'm
all.
preachy, honestly, you can.
Please, someone please help
This
me.
is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Okay, but like, they played 3.1 hours, right? Longer than I've played this so far.
Yeah. Funny that.
Aw.
I want to know what they said.
Yeah, me too. And this one. And this one.
The positive one was blocked out from memory. No sad times.
Let's go this way. Have you seen this bit?
Yeah. Yeah, there's there's a bit coming up that's pretty funny. Excuse me.
Don't tell me.
If I'm getting the order of events correct this time.
What's this one got to say?
I'm 48 hours, fuck
You
off.
constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
There is, now.
A skip button? Well, Well,
You know what the
yes.
problem was? They played
Yes,
the
I
game
think we
too
can
long.
do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Yay.
And here it is. Go ahead and... Oh, you're back, you see?
I
You
am
were
back.
only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power
You're
of
two
the
different
button.
people
The minute I
entirely.
start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
It
Oh, my
died.
goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
Wow.
What?
That's hilarious. The second the button becomes pressable.
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about...
Oh my god.
What? It's letting me do it.
Fair.
Is he just gone?
I don't have a problem with it. I'm just really amused. Look around. Okay.
But they didn't understand the game was never
What
meant
the
to
fuck?
be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said,
What? What am I meant to do? The clock has
I
fallen off
haven't-
the wall.
I haven't seen it with this timing because I actually waited for his dialogue to end.
end is never the end.
Oh.
It's really hilarious.
Never the end is never the end.
Skipping about
The end is never the
20
end.
to
is
30
never
minutes
the
of
end,
dialogue.
is Never the end.
Really? Well, that's just who I am. They gave me a skip button, I'm gonna use it, damn it.
I don't know how accurate that time is, but it's a lot. Oh.
Cool. Well, there's nothing else to do but skip, so...
Yeah.
Oh, it's daytime. I'm going,
Light.
I'm going to see the sunlight. Well, that's pretty.
So pretty.
Oh, there's a back way out. No, there's not.
Nope.
But the skip button's reactivated. Let me back. Let me go back to the skip button.
If only you had a jump.
Yeah, I know. Whoa!
Pretty.
Cool. I thought that was yours. But okay. Oh, everything's dead again.
This was my version of Yuri being stuck in the classroom for an entire weekend.
Can't press the button anymore.
I think it broke it.
Aww. But I like the skip button. Ah, I can leave. Oh, I'm in the air. Oh, I'm not in the air. There's been a fallout.
Yeah, where did the ocean or river or whatever it is? Ah!
What the fuck?
Finger slip.
It's terrifying.
Well, good.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way, I guess. The narrator's gone.
Why that way to specifically?
I don't know, it's like in the opposite direction of the thing, and the the sun's kind of overhead.
In fairness, if you walk in any direction away from the thing, it's the opposite direction.
True.
Does that cloud say something? Does it say "aw"? I'm seeing things.
No, I think it does say something.
Okay.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, well, well. Here we are again. At my desk.
What do now?
Go to
All
the
of his
meeting room.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How are you feeling about this critique of video games and the illusion of choice?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on
listening.
his left.
You listening?
I'm listening.
You have become a good little boy.
I'm not a boy.
Boy isn't like the dog term.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Don't get
hoping he
fired.
might find an answer there.
Okay.
Do you remember the closet?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay.
So we're gonna go for the complete listen to everything that's ever been said ending. Yeah.
Stepping into his manager's
No,
office,
but now I will.
Stanley was once
Oh, okay.
again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
And we're not gonna go up and down
unraveled,
the elevator.
Stanley wondered in
20
disbelief who
I've already done
orchestrated this.
27
What
minutes.
dark
Already
secret
done
was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code
Yep.
by sheer luck.
Sheer luck.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Then what? Dark corner. I like it.
You are safe there.
Yeah.
It is comfy. It is soft. It is spacious.
It's making me load again.
Does that
Descending
make you the
deeper into
elevator
the
operator?
building, Stanley
Yes.
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
Oh.
as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, I think this is where I remember going last time, and then I didn't go there. And then
Is
shit
this-
happened.
Is this where you died? Because you fell off of the thing.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Did I?
What
pretty sure
horrible
this is the
secret
area
did this
where you
place
jump off the
hold?
platform.
Stanley thought to himself.
can't jump off.
Did he have the
Oh.
strength to find
Yeah.
out?
Maybe.
You found a way to die that even I was like, how did you do that?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
What's my number?
Stanley's co-workers.
47.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one
This
of
is
them,
what I imagine Event
eternally
Control to be
monitored in this
at one of my
place where
workplaces.
freedom meant nothing.
Yeah, fair. This also highly resembles the architect's room from the second Matrix movie.
Okay.
You are further than
This
you were before.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
No.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
Elevator.
job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
No. He refused
That's
to
going
believe
fast.
it. He couldn't accept it.
I can't
his
accept
own
this.
life
I saw our
in
number.
someone else's
What
control.
number are we?
Never. It was unthinkable.
Fired.
Wasn't it?
Someone got fired.
Was it even possible?
Yeah.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I guess so. If that's what the narrator says. Oh,
Ooh, what's this?
I don't know.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Oh my
And as the
God,
cold
it's
reality of his
Inside Out.
past began
Yeah,
to
that's what I
sink
was
in,
thinking.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Okay.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How? Big red button. Press it.
Weird. It's usually the big red button, isn't it?
Shit.
The power is also a good idea.
Oh, what does that do?
5? Those sound like Portal sound effects.
Awaiting input.
Oh. Oh, okay, so nobody's mind controlled right now.
And when at last he found the source of the room,
I'm sorry.
No hesitation.
He told me to do it.
I am here for but one purpose.
That's not the end of the game, is it?
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No. Probably not. Maybe.
Yes.
Oh,
He had won.
is that actually
He
the
had
end?
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
And then
yet,
what?
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
No, I don't.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I'm
What
shocked he
other
didn't fall
mysteries
into
did this
the,
strange
Me
building
too.
hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he
would.
realized none of this
Oh, it's
mattered
because
to
it's
him.
always been there.
For
it's
it was
being lit
not
up,
knowledge
right?
or
Yeah.
even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
This
No
gives
longer
you no
would anyone
options.
tell him where to go,
Dialogue.
what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Let me go already.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Look at that sky.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay. Let me know.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I'm happy.
And then he fell asleep, and then he woke up on a cart. You're finally awake. That does seem a bit more anticlimactic than the other endings.
What if I press on?
What if you press on?
What if I press
All of
on?
his co-workers were gone. What
Time
could
to
it
speed
mean?
run back to that
Stanley
point. Let's
decided to go to the
go.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nope.
So close.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to
jump
go
button
up to his
and a
boss's.
skip
Coming
button.
to a
What's next? A
staircase,
sprint
Stanley
button?
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What was the code? 2845.
Yeah.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
Go.
he relaxed for a
Go.
few moments with some
Go.
new age music.
Go! Go! Go!
You're being punished for going too quickly.
Go! 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 Go!
Feeling soothed and
Go.
rejuvenated,
Go.
Stanley calmly walked forward
What?
into the opened passageway.
Where am I? What's going on?
You were
Go.
going into the wrong spot.
Go.
You can enjoy your comedy.
No!
It doesn't cut me in the slightest. I'm in a hurry.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yep.
I'm glad this is really quick to get back to.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
We
screens.
go already.
What horrible secret
Go.
did this place
skip on.
hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Gotta
Did he
learn how to
have the
glitch through it
strength
so you
to
can get
find
onto
out?
the thing really quickly. That would be fun.
Now the monitors jumped
Go.
to life, their true nature revealed.
What's my
Each
number
bore
again?
the number of an
47.
employee in the
Oh.
building.
was like,
Stanley's
yeah, that's not-
co-workers.
Yeah.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh yeah. Go.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe.
Go.
It couldn't be true.
Go.
Had Stanley
Go.
really been under
Hurry up.
someone's control
Oh my
all
God.
this time?
Go.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Go.
No.
Gar.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't
I
accept
refused,
it.
yeah.
His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Nine.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he
No.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, he is an office worker, so yeah, probably.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy
Red.
or sad or content.
What is this?
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
No,
over
I didn't.
another human life.
I'm pressing on.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
No.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is
Sure.
that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Stanley,
control
I
system.
applaud your effort,
No,
I
this
really
is
do.
natural.
But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then?
Complex.
Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
To go out
Mere
here?
moments
Yeah,
until
I
the
would
bomb
probably
goes
start
off.
escaping.
But what precious moments each one of
Oh
them
yeah, there
is.
is an escape
More
place, isn't
time
there?
to talk about you.
What if I
about
don't
me, where we're going.
That's what I thought you were
What all
initially
this
going
means.
for.
I barely know where to start.
That's a door we haven't seen before.
What?
What's that?
Oh.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Oh.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood.
Not up the
You're gonna
stairs?
die anyway.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
going
tell you
upstairs.
exactly what
Just wanted
happened.
to see what that did.
I erased
Yeah,
them.
the 1 through
I
5
turned off the
buttons
machine.
must be
I set
some
you
sort of
free.
puzzle. That means nothing.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I
Oh.
tell
Oh,
it,
no.
I simply let
Why
you
would you
sit
do
there
that?
in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times,
I guess I'm gonna
let
find
the
out what
office
it means
sink
to
into
die.
the ground,
True.
swallowing everyone
Oh, wait.
inside,
We do
or
have
I
to
let
solve
it
the
burn
puzzle
to a
because all the
crisp.
doors are closed.
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the
Simon
control
Says.
wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to
it's
see
not
it
Simon Says.
go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't
Yellow
grow
4.
on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or
Yes.
what you're supposed to be doing right
Absolutely.
now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Green.
I mean, look at you.
Oh.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler
confused.
for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
I don't know what's
This
going
is not
on.
a challenge. It's a tragedy.
It's already swapped.
You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to
Oh.
pieces. Will you cling desperately
I
to your
don't know
frail
what's going on.
life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Yay!
You and boom.
I died.
You died because puzzle silly.
Tee.
Fuck, now what we do?
Do it again.
One
All of
more
his
time.
co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
Was.
Everything seems the same. But why?
When
He's not
Stanley
talking.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What should I do?
What do you feel in your heart you should do?
Find out what's going on.
Ah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Cool.
Toilet.
I think I've been in here already.
Yes.
I've got a feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Okay. Oh.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some
Piano.
buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
He's getting tired of your shit.
A piano. Corner. Dark corner. I am safe here.
Yes. Yes, nobody can hurt you in your dark corner.
Well, lots of things can probably hurt me in my dark corner.
Not if you-
I don't believe, and that's half the problem.
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was quick.
No, he's even speeding up the elevator process for you.
Woohoo!
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I swear he read that faster as well.
Do I do it?
Yeah. You're here, you might as well try and solve that puzzle.
How?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yeah, let's go.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I guess so.
You can do it.
Now the monitors jumped to life,
I want
their
help.
true nature revealed. Each
Phone a
bore
friend.
the number of
Phone
an
a friend?
employee
Yeah.
in the building.
50-50?
Stanley's
No, phone a friend.
co-workers.
No? Okay.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Phone a friend.
This
Oh.
mind control facility,
What
it was
do?
too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was
Yeah.
happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
What if it's just 1, 2,
Stanley
3, 4,
decided
5?
that this machinery would never again exert its terrible
That would be
power
really
over
funny,
another human life.
This
For
is the
he...
kind of game that can do
Oh,
that.
Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley,
What about
I
5, 4, 3,
applaud
2,
your
1?
effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
I wonder if that
If you
door
want to
is
throw
like-
my story off track,
What
you're
door?
going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
That one.
Stanley suddenly
was open,
realized he had
last
just initiated the network's emergency
explored too much
detonation
in this section
system.
myself.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long
kinda
until
close.
detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to
Well, I
shine.
guess I thought
You
that.
are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them
Yeah.
is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Sure.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra
Enable
time on the
backup power.
clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what
this
you're
must
supposed to be doing right
1,
now?
2, 3,
Or did you
4?
just assume when you saw that timer
would have to
that
be
something in
5,
this room was
actually.
capable of turning it off? I mean,
Still on
look
one
at you.
blue. No, that's not
Running
coming
from
in.
button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won?
Well, I mean, I
sold?
did something this
Do you
time.
have any
Yeah.
idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion
That made
of
it
fire and
positive,
metal
Pete.
over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to
What do I
strike.
do?
30 seconds until a big boom.
Goodbye.
Nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count.
I thought I'll
Or
go back
don't.
out here.
It's all the same to
Yeah,
me.
you got
All a
10
part of
seconds
the
to hit
joke.
off again.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I
Sad.
say happily ever after.
What do I do?
Not sure.
Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Alright, let's just do the
What could it
entire
mean?
disobedient route then.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Every possible thing you can do wrong, yes?
I guess so.
Okay.
Except I do kind of have to go to the meeting room.
You don't.
Well, yeah, but I've already been down there. New content. Oh, okay.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. Is it another roller coaster? Because I like that one.
Roller coasters are fun. There was also that one bit where you were on the tower
Yeah.
in the forest.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I just don't want to go through that museum again. That was boring.
Yeah, that's more for people who want to appreciate the game development and less part of the game.
Why can't I go
There's
that way?
gotta, yeah, there's got to be a way to mess around in this section, surely.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark,
What happened
and
if
any
you
new
go to the
content
jump
for
bit
it
and
should
then
live
just
up to
don't
that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say
do
we
that
take it one step even further.
Okay.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory
at the
we'll
fancy
cover
keyboard.
with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the
Testing
ground up.
two printers
Why,
at
there
the
are
same
so many
time, what the fuck?
possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been
427.
asking for.
He's the sequel.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement
You have a
right
wire
there.
couch.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and
Don't talk to me
innovation and
before I've
long-term
had
franchising potential.
My sequel. I see. 2 doors.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Who took the
I
red marker?
figure
Me.
that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts,
Scrum.
that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
Sure.
It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2.
Oh. That is good wisdom.
I want to sit in fun chair. Bus.
Why is there a bus in a building? That is silly.
Whee!
Stanley Parabola.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Damn.
No, you tried to jump.
No.
Merch!
Oh my god, they get chairs? We don't get chairs. I want
Judge their
chairs.
merch stand. It's got a QR code.
What does the QR code do? I want to find out what the QR code does.
We must know.
StanleyParable2.com. What the fuck? That's fun.
Does it lead to actual merch?
No.
You telling me I can't buy one of these quality t-shirts?
They're back 2 doors. These are better than some of the merch from artists I've seen.
Yeah, fair.
I won't say who, but you know.
I'm sure people will have artists in mind.
No please no screenshots. Red is the new orange.
Ooh.
Hear your name in the game. I really don't want to. I click. I'm scared.
You're scared?
Jump circle! Fuck yeah!
Collectibles.
These?
Left.
Left. Collectibles.
Look at the guy.
Uh-huh.
Is that you?
No. I look cooler than that.
Okay. I mean, yeah, this is the Stanley Parable 2 we're talking about, and he always faces you.
No, I think he's just spinning.
Oh. Oh, that was just convenient.
Oh!
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In
I
the
just want to
Stanley
go into the
Parable
pretty
2,
light.
you'll run
I'm
around
getting no
gathering up
closer to
these
the pretty
miniature
light.
Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Valid. Ooh!
6.
We actually have to collect things.
Why? I don't want to.
Can you find them? Can you find them, Ken?
No. No.
No? I think yes.
Oh.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Okay.
No more
Now,
steps.
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
That is a big machine for a lever.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
Gimme.
I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed
so
in the
close.
sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I don't think he hears me.
I don't think you speak.
Give it. Okay. That it? Lame. Are you laughing at me? I've already
I'm
been
laughing.
down.
beside you.
Why are you laughing?
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
This one.
What is this one?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go
This
with?
one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
You're just a fucking cunt, aren't ya?
You can never pick the right option. Oh, the pictures changed too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No.
Yes.
No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Let me in. I work in merch. Let me in. Let me in. This is my job.
If
Damn.
only you had a jump.
Cat is... Okay, no, Cat is asleep.
A common
We will not
complaint
wake
of
up
the
Cat.
Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration,
I'm not very
I've
reassured.
engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Where is it?
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable
Why do I
will
feel
feel
like this is a bait?
perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
When I take
You
that
may
to work,
even come
it
to
would really
long for
reassure
the
me if
gentle
I could hit
embrace
somebody over
of
the head with
jarring
a bucket.
cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much
a
more
very nice
convenient
bucket.
solution for
It's a very
me
shiny
than
bucket.
actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Oh, yeah, of course.
The bucket is the perfect solution.
Oh, yes.
Come on, give it a try.
Okay. Bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of
That laugh
comfort,
did not
even in
reassure
the
me in the
face of
slightest.
crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact,
'Cause
can
I
I
have a
say
bucket.
that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more
Oh,
attractive
I forgot
as
I
a
can move
person.
like this.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable
He's not
too.
going to take the bucket away, is he?
Better not. This is my bucket.
Yeah, I want to keep the bucket. Nice.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
He's got a point. There are a lot of underappreciated buckets in video games.
Where now?
Not there.
That's where we came in, right?
Yeah.
The bucket. That's not a bucket. Spilled coffee.
You know what? Close enough, though.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of... Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here,
you need to
let's
know
have
my
you
name
role
first.
play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just
That'd be
play
really
along.
creepy if
I
it just
promise
knew your
you'll
name.
love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take
What,
a deep
like
breath,
fucking Doki
clear your
Doki
mind,
Literature Club did?
Forget whoever
No, like your
you are,
real
and
name.
simply
Yeah, but-
become a person named Jim. Jim. Whoa, hold on. I
What?
wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
Oh,
If
sorry.
you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand
Jim
the
is an
impact of
impatient
this
fuck?
button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless
It was
button that says
perfect
Jim.
timing.
You happy now? Get out of here.
Huh?
I'm done with this button. Why don't you
Oh,
go
no, it's
humiliate
okay, tell
me
me.
in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Okay. I will.
He worked so hard on it that it doesn't work. Just like his achievement lever.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name, the button says. But no. Instead, oh, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
Bruh. What?
That's my gym button.
Rude. Look at the speakers. Those wedges.
Wedges.
Jim.
Jim.
All the gyms in the world playing this game must have been really freaked out.
But I want the gym button back.
Yeah, that gym button was nice. I can't believe he took that away from us.
I know. It's like he thinks I'm a child or something.
I'm starting to dislike the narrator.
You must have been one of those shitty people that left the review then.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too.
That
They
makes sense.
would appreciate what I've
What's
created
this?
here.
You've already been in there. Shit.
Okay, but what about to the right?
Here?
Have you been here?
I don't know. Jim.
Jim.
That cushion makes me uncomfortable.
Why is that?
I don't know, I just don't like the look of it.
It is odd.
It's textured weird. Oh. Why? Because it reminds me of the window.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact
I wanna go in
a
the hole.
hole that you can fall down forever. That's
Okay.
right. Infinite falling.
Okay.
You can
I don't
fall until the
believe
end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
You better not lose your bucket.
I know.
See, isn't it wonderful? One of my more
My hole.
ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
No.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
How infinite is this
Do it
hole?
on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why? Is it because you're going to run out of things to say?
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
I feel like I've seen
Is
this
it a very,
before.
very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
I can still see the
I
opening.
don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From
Infinity
one
is not a
perspective,
number.
the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of
stopped.
a...
Oh, there we go.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom
Yay!
of the hole. You found me
Still got
out,
my bucket.
Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
I am.
I think the issue here
red
is
thing
just
is
that you're unusually
I don't know.
fascinated by falling. What normal
That's a
person
New mug.
actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the
Me?
hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
You're the problem.
What the fuck?
I'm the
dude?
one in the hole
Things
here.
got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put
Just
all
the
this
two
behind
of
us
us.
and agree to
That's what
just
that
call the
says.
whole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button.
Oh,
to walk
I can
up
change
to
the color
top
of the mouse.
hole and we can move on.
Holy
I'll
fuck.
just
What
be
color
up
are you gonna
here
leave
when
on?
you're ready.
Red.
Nice.
I like it in this hole.
It's a nice hole. Nobody's
nice
gonna
hole.
bother
What
you
does this
there
say?
because nobody's gonna fall that far other than you.
The meeting is at 2 p.m.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Alright, fine, I'm gonna return to
Great. Now,
service.
I'm very excited to show you. Oh, you see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Oh, that was quick.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't
Yeah.
help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't
Can I
make
escape
an
now?
infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Okay.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
I like holes.
If this starts to become a thing where...
This game is basically Pettiness Simulator.
Yeah. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep.
It never
even by the
was.
lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well,
Okay.
there it
Just
is.
left now.
Aw.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's how is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
And you still need to teleport back up.
Oh
Who
yeah.
am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the
Hit 'em.
teleport button when you're ready to move on.
I got pee in the hole.
Is the teleport button not working?
Uh-oh.
You're not
sure?
far enough away.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Give us the
I'm
jump
out.
button back.
Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it
have
than
the
you could
bucket, it's
ever have
okay.
asked for. It's a win for
Yes.
everyone. You get to
The
be with
bucket
the
will keep
hole,
us safe.
I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
You know we can never replay this game ever again now.
What?
Because we're going to be missing the bucket. If we
Oh.
start from the beginning.
Oh.
So how's this whole adventure going?
Yeah, I have to restart, aren't I? But we got so far.
Oh, well now what?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
There's
simply
got to
missed
be
a
more
memo.
ways to be disobedient, right? Surely.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Yeah, let's not
I
go
have
into the
something
hole this
very
time.
exciting to show you.
Let's resist the hole as much as I don't want to.
That is, if this is still the Stanley Parable 2 we're going into.
That's a good point. Could be the new hole. New hole. New content.
Maybe the quadruple new content is when you finally go to the left.
You see, Stanley, I've been
think I
reflecting
saw
on the Stanley Parable
No, like
and
the-
about how
the,
roundly disappointing this ultra
travel
deluxe
here.
version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say
No,
we
we're going
take
to
it
do.
one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley
Nice.
Parable 2.
Had me going for a moment there.
Bucket, here we come.
It's gonna be a debate.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions?
Don't care,
Think
give
of
me
all the
bucket.
new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable
Give me the
2 is
bucket.
going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been
bucket away from
developing
us.
for it. I
need the
figure.
bucket.
I swear to God, if he has.
Organize a handful of interesting concepts, but surely the game will sort of naturally
will still be
spring
there,
up
but we have to
around
get
them.
to the bucket
Here we
again.
are. Go on, try out some of the new features. A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless
Just
despair
give
in
us
those
the
who played
bucket.
it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Give me the bucket.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense
the
of
bucket.
calm and ease will fill your mind and your
me the
heart. It's true.
The little is
As
awake.
long as you hold onto the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps
too, buddy.
even comforting.
Pardon
You
me.
may even come to
Give me the
long
fucking
for
bucket.
gentle embrace
I do
of
not care for
jarring
your dialogue, I
cognitive
want the
dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes,
I want a comfort
the
bucket.
bucket is the perfect
Not
solution.
a cum bucket.
Come on, give it a
Comfort
try.
bucket.
That laugh
Feel
is weird.
good, do.
Can
do,
you
do, do, do. Is that not what was going off in your
Even
head?
In the face
Yeah,
of
the first
crushing
time, but,
despair
it's
must already be
It's a
sweeping through your
reassurance
body.
bucket, not
And
an
in fact,
unnerving bucket.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma?
Can I
as
go
well?
now?
I think that
I have
just
the bucket.
holding
I am
it
happy.
has made you the
That's all we came
slightest
here
bit
for. We
more
can leave now,
attractive
let's
as
go.
a person.
The bucket makes me
The
attractive.
benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't
Should we
they?
get you a bucket? We
All
have,
this
did
and
give
more
you a really tiny
await
bucket.
you in the Stanley Parable
Do you
too.
still have the really tiny bucket?
I don't remember.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Uncollectibles, done the easy achievement, infinite hole. Jump circle! Aw.
Woo!
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as
Yes.
well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Oh.
Oh, well that's just... Now you're just being a dick.
I'm just gonna go to the exit then. Wait, what if we go into the infinite hole room but don't go into the infinite hole?
What if? Do you think the infinite hole will have reset to the standard?
Probably.
Yeah, likely.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond
Aw.
of. It's never been done before in a video game.
That's where I
This
could've
is, in
gone up.
fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
We had an infinite staircase in 1996.
What if I fall down it once? Or what if I don't? I don't wish to fall down the infinite hole. The door up there is not closed, so I could probably just go back up.
Yes.
Right, now where's the exit? Over this way.
Oh, what wonders will await us in the exit?
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. All right, have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yes.
Ready to move on now?
Yep.
Who's that?
It me?
It you?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere.
Okay.
Say, let's do an experiment.
Right.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay. I'm still holding the bucket.
Are you ready? Here
I'm
it
glad.
is. I give you
bucket is my new
the
best friend.
Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Should have gone with the other
Hold on,
balloons.
let me do a
Yeah.
different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Yeah, I do like that, actually,
Yeah,
but
no,
you still need
Who
the
am
other
I kidding,
balloons.
Stanley?
It's improving.
This isn't a coherent
Jim.
video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more
okay,
than
we all have
anything to
rough
create a
drafts.
sequel that would capture
many.
all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With
Okay.
respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold
gonna
and
chuck me into a title
uncompromising
screen and make me
conviction,
restart the
this
game."
is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see
Comes
if I
like
can
with all
whip
the
something
new
up.
features, but like maybe work.
All right, perfect. Go
No
ahead.
Jim button.
Take a look.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Nice.
Quit to desktop? Alright, fine. I'll see what's going on.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, I am Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
It does have new things.
Where's my bucket?
Yes, the bucket needs to be attainable. What the
All of
fuck?
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
I
memo.
need my bucket.
We need a bucket. Give us the bucket. Why is that balloon in his
Stanley
hair?
felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
Where is it?
Huh?
Oh!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Okay, I feel better now.
Yay.
My bad. I nearly betrayed the bucket.
Stanley
Right.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the
The
place
bucket
to
cannot
be.
be wrong.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the No, never mind.
The bucket was not wrong.
No, the bucket was correct.
Stanley took the door on his
we ever
left
gone left?
to go back to the meeting room.
What if we don't jump?
Ooh. No, the jump might
No,
damage the bucket.
said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go
Okay.
to the car. Good.
Said the bucket.
Okay,
Now
bucket.
ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Alright, I'll do anything.
Stanley did not
Very
question
interesting
why
voice
or
work,
how
yeah.
this bucket was speaking to him.
I
It
like
should
this.
have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him.
Yes.
And he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Oh, yes.
It was all those 80-hour work weeks. He's overworked and hallucinating.
Yeah.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
This one?
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Yes.
What does the bucket want us to do?
Now pick up the phone.
Okay. I won't unplug it this time.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
What do you mean
Woo!
sad?
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a
did it go?
friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Can I have my bucket back?
I would like the bucket.
The beige pages.
This is a nice little flat.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship.
That it did.
doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Bucket.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well?
This is a pretty
to see
nice
him
place,
delusional like
actually.
this,
I would
obsessing over an
Where's my
inanimate
bedroom?
metal
Over
object?
here.
I want to say something to him, but I don't know how
To
I
be
can
fair, that could be a
convince him.
futon,
I
so that
don't
might be
know
the
if
best
he'll
thing, too.
listen to me.
Or where's the
That-
toilet?
That was a good point. Yeah,
Oh,
but there's like
wait.
3 doors.
There's 3 doors.
Where did the bucket go? Where? There he is. Oh, thank God for that.
Don't want to lose the bucket.
Yeah.
We might have to take to drinking
I'll
if we lose
try
the bucket.
anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Yes.
Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't
It's my
think,
bucket.
It can't talk. All it will ever truly do
There it
for
is.
you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different
Wait,
location.
what if I jump out the
That's
window
it.
with the bucket?
It doesn't
my
do
God, no,
anything
do it.
else.
Oh no, you can't.
Okay, the bucket wants to go home, I guess.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking
Where's
orders
my
from
bucket?
the bucket.
There it is.
You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket.
It's my
this
bucket.
stupid hunk of metal.
I love the bucket. Press F to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Okay.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore.
Nope.
From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Right. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press Q to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your
He's gonna
average
steal my
hardware
bucket.
store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another. Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just
oh,
a
there it is.
bucket. Why do I feel
It's my
so need to
bucket!
point
I
out
got a
the ways in which
bucket!
it's
Holy shit.
so much more than just a
bit
regular
dirty.
bucket.
But we do have a bucket. We have a real bucket.
I'm going to go home to work, to home to work, to home.
Yes, that sounds like a week.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket.
Me too,
No,
I have-
no. What's
Bedroom?
going on?
Yes!
Why do I want to be
We're gonna have little bucket
Hear
children.
what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's
Wait,
wrong with
so
me? I
is
don't
it
understand.
actually
Perhaps
becoming
if I
a
had the
bucket?
bucket, this would be less
It will.
confusing. Yes. The bucket
Not this
could tell me
bucket
what
though,
to
this
do
bucket
in
is
this
mine,
troublesome
and I'll wear it on
situation.
my head.
Stanley, give
does
me
fit
the
you.
bucket.
No!
Give it to me. Give me the bucket,
My
Stanley.
bucket.
I need it. Give it
No.
to me
We're not
now.
having
Give
the
it
rest
or
of
I'll...
the bucket.
It's my bucket. Ow! The bucket fell off my head.
Go back to work, Stanley.
But my bucket.
They made a mistake when they got us attached to a bucket.
Where did the bucket go?
I need the bucket.
Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Wait, the balloons are
What
still
could it
here. We
mean?
can still get the bucket.
Stanley
No, but the
decided to
bucket
go
was
to the
here.
meeting room.
No,
Perhaps he
keep
had
going.
simply missed a memo.
Okay, wait.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley
Yes.
lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Oh,
Yes. I do find it amusing that we have a similar style of bucket, but like really tiny.
wee.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear.
We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the
this
white
mine?
void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have
I have to
taken
call this
to
the Stanley
curb the
bucket.
madness and
Yeah.
the decay, if only it had been stronger.
Now
Of
I need to
hope
find
and
a place on my
redemption,
desk
and
for
its
it.
crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common
bucket has
man,
become very
to
important.
manifest justice where none existed,
Oh my
and the
god.
bittersweet reality of time,
Oh,
to see
please.
one's dreams and
Yes.
wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels
will know
like
where the bucket
charity,
is, but
and
we do.
abandoned as soon
gonna
as the
fall.
warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done.
I knew
Perhaps
there was a reason
the
I brought
bucket
you a
wondered to
bucket.
itself. Perhaps if it had seen its own
did you
darkness
get it from
with a
again?
clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
Oi!
This, the
Don't be
bucket furrowed
racist.
its brow.
It's my bucket
No,
you're talking
Said the
about.
bucket.
Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured
What's going
vaults.
on?
I was young back then and could
Bucket.
not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power.
But it's my
its
bucket.
fangs glistening like...
Aww. Hey, it's my dance new music video. But there was no bucket.
God. You did it. You saved us from the bucket.
No.
Thank God you already had all
bucket.
12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their
My
true
bucket.
power. Otherwise, we would have
this isn't
easily been
happening. No, fuck
overwhelmed
you.
by the
You
bucket's
can't
power.
just take away my
That's-
bucket.
My
Okay.
bucket.
Everything is fine now. The bucket is okay. That was somehow more of a traumatic
How
near-death
wonderful.
experience.
Stanley
than
was
Thing.
alone. Finally. This is great, he thought. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
I love the bucket.
I love the bucket.
The bucket is the best character in
It's
this
my
game.
bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
Right,
to
let's
his
see what happens
chest
next.
and entered the door on his left.
Yeah.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Yep.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Nope.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
No.
Collectible.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
That's all we need,
You can't buy
especially
that
with
sort
our
of
bucket.
happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I think one of the things in the background just said, "Take that, sequel."
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Yep.
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket
is just a
close,
circle.
yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding
have the bucket
presence of
back.
his bucket. And indeed,
Our bucket.
now he noticed that the rooms were repeating. which
I
was,
noticed
of
that
course,
like
very
3
odd.
cycles ago.
Yeah.
Now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Okay.
Oh, gracious, he
Whee!
exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The bucket!
Could
Hello.
it truly be?
Whoa.
He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were
we know
his.
which one
None
was
of them
which?
were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley! Find me!
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
God.
It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
But I want my bucket.
You are the bucket.
But I want my bucket.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Woo!
Finally.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security,
Yes.
and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket.
Yep.
Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and
That's
it's
the
all just a
bucket.
video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
How could you possibly
How
forget the
cruel
bucket?
the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
Okay.
Bit extra, but fine.
I'm gonna find out what the bucket does next time. There is going to be a next time.
Now that we have the bucket,
Now that we have the bucket, there will be a next time.
everything is fine.
The sequel is now paused. That sucks, doesn't it? That is fine. Thank you for joining us on our bucket adventures. We will see what the bucket does next time.